This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Madison Bumgarner gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not...
He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Settling in now, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Popped him up. Coppola is over, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
The catcher, number 20.
Up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now in the box, Guillermo Salas. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch.
1-1.
The inning is it sent out to second. James gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4. At the plate, Rafael Montañez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that gives Nick Schufo a chance here. McWilliams is off at first with 2 away. As he rolls over it to second, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are Stepping in for the Jays,
The batter,
Darren
number 5.
James. He singled his
baseman.
last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Gonzalez is now at the plate, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays in now, Darren James. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 7-0.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight.
For the victorious Rays, 7 runs.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Alexi Castaneda is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan? So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Guillermo Salas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Salas gets his lead at first, nobody out. The second, this could be 2. Right to him. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Shortstop, Willie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. James is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively. This guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Sharply on the ground. To his right, McWilliams. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Darren James.
Now
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Striding into the box, Nick Schufo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball to second. James scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next for the Rays, Roberto Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Roberto Gonzalez.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Third, this could be 2. He's right there. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball. Now batting, Darren James, facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Fader rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Batting, third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. A bouncer to the left side.
Hang on. Right here.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8.
Brandon Drury.
The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Montañez over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a...
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this. Frank Hardy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. James is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate.
Stepping into the box, Nick
Leading off
Schufo.
for Tampa
As you
Bay,
get a look at his current
the catcher,
righty-lefty splits
number
entering
20.
play in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for it. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Montañez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
This one over toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 31 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Guillermo Salas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Coppola leads off first with one away. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box now, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Nick Schufo. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Fader will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Darren James. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Croxton stands at second with 2 gone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. Cue shot here out toward short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up. Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Frank Hardy gets from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Darren James, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Kevin Gausman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games.
Stepping in, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2-0 now.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Danny. Digging in now, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there, and there's one away. So next to the plate for the Royals, William Nolan. He reached on a single in his first try.
Nolan.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. James is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Next to bat for Toronto, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
James.
Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So striding in, Darren James facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Oh, it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him.
Into the box now, Todd Letier. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Letier.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front. Ron Foss has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Jays slugged their way to victory
tonight.
with 15
First
hits.
for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on 15 hits.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Ben Lively will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Letier racing back at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 32 now for the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Perez.
0-2, here it is. Popped him up. James has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to a big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it up.
Now at the plate, Todd Letier. He drew a walk his first time up.
Todd Letier.
On the ground towards second. James has it. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
James.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt,
all right, hold on,
I say you got to find a way to lower your sights.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding forward now, Darren James. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Nolan is there, and he'll make the catch. Striding in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Letier is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win
Final
column.
line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Digging in, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to center field. O'Doul has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this pup.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Then the inning is it sent out to second. James fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
James.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Jose Ramirez.
And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Drury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brandon Drury.
Popped up.
All right, hold on right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 13, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Gurriel.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Castro is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, putting together a good at bat.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Castilla, base runner at first with 1 out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can